Did you know that adding personalization to the items that you sell can increase profitability? I'm Mike Koval with Stahls, and today I'm going to show you how adding a heat press, a vinyl cutter, and heat transfer material can grow your business. Heat transfer vinyl is manufactured in many different styles and finishes. Each style is manufactured with 3 different layers: the adhesive that's bonded with the film, and those 2 layers that are bonded with a carrier sheet that's going to allow us to feed it through a vinyl cutter to create the transfer. So today I'm going to show you that whole process from start to finish. So let's start by loading our roll of vinyl into the cutter. Now I'm loading the fashion film heat transfer vinyl, and when cutting heat transfer vinyl we put the adhesive side up, and then we're going to send our design in the mirror image. To prep for cutting, I'm going to lock my pinch rollers. And we're ready to accept the design. We're now ready to send our vector artwork to the cutter for cutting. The most common programs used are CADWorks Live, Corel Draw, or Adobe Illustrator. So with that said, I'm going to send my job to the cut. Once completed, we'll cut off our sheet to the next step of weeding. Okay, now we're going to weed our material, and weeding is simply the process of pulling away the excess material from its carrier to leave only what you want applied. And we're going to get our cavities from our letters as well. I'll notice we have this little extra piece of vinyl over here because we only cut one name. This can be utilized for another cut job. We're going to cut this part off. Save our scraps for later and remove the excess. Here we have our heat press ready sample. The heat press we're using today is the Hotronix Fusion. The Fusion is the best heat press in the industry. Why? Because of the extreme versatility in the amount of items that it can print. It's standard with the 16x20 platen, but the unique thing about the Fusion is the many different optional platens that you could utilize to decorate these many items. So for our application today, we're using the 4x4 platen to decorate a lunch bag. So we'll go ahead and place this on our platen, and the reason we're using this smaller platen is to avoid these seams here as well as this strap, so it doesn't affect our pressing area, and it gives us a nice direct firm heat and firm pressure, to be applied to the transfer. But first I'm going to test that pressure to be sure we're having an adequate amount on our item. Here we need to increase by turning our knob. In most heat transfer vinyl, it's a medium to a firm pressure. There we have it dialed into a 4 or 5. Now we're ready to transfer. So we'll take our cut transfer, place it on our item. Cover with a cover sheet. And press. Each heat transfer material comes with its own recipe of time, temperature, and pressure. Those are all provided with whatever style that you purchase. We'll swing our press away, remove the cover sheet, and remove the carrier, and we have our finished bag. Notice the quality, the finish, and the speed in which we were able to personalize just one item. The next finish we're going to show is a glitter heat transfer vinyl utilizing our glitter flake. Notice it's on a roll just like the fashion film, and it's cut and weeded the same exact way. With this, we're going to decorate a clutch purse, and with this one, it uses the same exact platen size. So we'll be able to open the zipper, and thread that in. Again, for the same reason, so that it avoids the zipper and these seams to get us a nice even pressure and heat on our application area. So let's test our pressure. Okay, dialed in pretty well. Place our transfer, and this is a monogram. Cover and press. And, like fashion film, we'll remove our carrier from the glitter flake for our finished application. Notice the textured glitter finish, which will not flake off on your hands, and a finish that cannot be replicated with embroidery. Our next finish is our CAD cut flock, which is a smooth, velvety, suede-like texture. And this application is going in a much larger bag. So we had our 4x4, we're going to switch out to an 11x15. Here we have our large beach bag, which we'll thread into our press. Test our pressure. Okay. Take our flock transfer, place on our bag, just like the others. Cover and press. This is a warm peel, so we're going to allow this to cool slightly before removing our carrier. And here we have our finished flock decoration. The beauty about this decoration is the amount of stitches that it would have taken with embroidery as compared to a quick, simple heat transfer application. So whether you're a home-based business or a retail brand and you're ready to get started personalizing products, Stahls is the perfect partner for you. Why Stahls? Because we are the world's leading manufacturer of heat transfer vinyl, heat press equipment, and provide the industry standard in vinyl cutters with excellent service, support, and training. What are you waiting for? Click the link below.